Okay, so you guys know the Hubsan X4 H107D Plus had some focus issues. So I fixed it, but I'm going to show you guys how I did it. So I've taken it apart. Make sure you keep all the screws and things safe. But what you see here is the lens, of course, and the housing that covers the image sensor. And so normally it comes glued, so it's very difficult to turn, to tighten or to loosen. What I did was I had taken this all apart, and you have to be really careful because it's held on by some really small components, and these wires are super thin. So you have to be really careful with it. But once you're able to loosen the housing and the lens, you can then play around with it and try to get the image right. Alternatively, I guess instead of taking all this stuff apart, you can try to get some small tools like this, and just kind of hold one end of it, turn the other end of it, and see if you can get it to loosen. But the safer thing to do would probably be to take this apart slowly, and then so you have a better grip on the components, and then to break the seal with the glue. But I've been able to take this lens completely out from the housing, and then strip this glue away so you can actually tighten it a little bit more than what it came from the factory with. So what I would recommend is just put in your SD card, record some video with things off in the distance, and fine-tune that focus. So you just have to come back to the computer and just kind of play it back and just do a compare. And once you're satisfied with where it is, then you can just get some glue and secure the lens to the housing, and then just reassemble everything. But you can do that, and that's what really you have to do, is fine-tune the positioning of that lens. So I'm going to go ahead and just glue that, secure it, and then I'll come back, show you guys what it looks like, and I'll put it back together. Alright, so I went ahead and I got hot glue and secured the housing and the lens together, not using too much glue. So just make sure the area is clean afterwards. So I'm going to go ahead and put this back together, and as you can see, it's a lot sharper than what it used to be. So good luck.